Bite holes through the wall to get close. Watch for they trail, man, they always be close. I'm a pack of wood, roll a really of smoke. This louder deal when you drive on the shoulder. Stomp on the gas till I'm blowing the motor. Can't afford to sit with my thoughts, so it's over. Really, but luckily, I got a...
Welcome back to my channel. This will be the Rough Rants segment with Jade. Say hello to my friend Jade.
Hey, how's it going?
Perfect. So just to give a little background story, we've known each other for I don't even know how long we've been out of college for, but it feels like forever. So I'm gonna say 5 years, right?
Yeah, 5 years, maybe a little more than that, because we've known each other, I think, since the first year of college.
Right. Oh my God. It's been that long. Okay. Yeah. So a little bit more than 5 years, and we met in Mercy College. And a little backstory, I have a biology degree, bachelor's in biology, and Jade you have an bachelor's in English, right?
Yes.
So today we are going to be discussing the Erica, Mena, and Spice drama from Love and Hip Hop. And please, 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 before you comment, please watch this video fully and watch. I'm pretty sure everyone's already watched what happened, either the Shade Room or if you watch the show, but please watch everything before you comment. So first, we're going to do what exactly happened. So basically, where the discourse is coming from is how Erica responded to Spice. Spice basically said, what did she say? Oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought. She basically commented on Erica's parenting skills, stating that your son doesn't like you. And that is when Erica flipped the table, because they were in a restaurant, I believe. And then she proceeds to call Spice a monkey and a blue monkey. And she proceeds to make the monkey noises, which sent the both of us out.
Yeah, that was insane.
And the fact that she really thought it was okay to do that, she's exiting in a car and she's just making the noises, everybody trying to pull her in the car, which is crazy. So, okay, so I guess my first question to Jade is, do you feel like what Spice said warrants that response?
I feel like because it was in the heat of the moment, Erica was already riled up. So for her to then mention her son just sent her over the edge. But what Spice said, I feel wasn't necessarily wrong. Maybe she could have worded it differently or something. But at the same time, it's not like she's making up a rumor or telling a lie to people.
Mm-hmm.
Erica Mena has issues with her son. I believe it's her eldest son.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have that great of a relationship from what is shown and what is heard. So Spice maybe, as I said, could have said it in a different way, but how are you going to say something about one person and what they're doing, but then when somebody says about your parenting skills, you're going to be up in arms about it and then be very racist? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel if your immediate reaction, your knee-jerk reaction is to be racist to somebody, I feel like that's a little alarming. It's a little concerning. That's your first thought.
Yeah, and I see people, well, we both saw, I'll insert some of the comments as well, people defending Erica's actions, oh, well, if you talk about my kid, then everything's off the table and I should be able to say what I want. I feel like that, I think we're just desensitized to where we think that, oh, just because it's an argument, I can say anything I want. She literally could have said anything else. She could have been oh, well, you're ugly. Oh, well, your children don't like you. There's so many other stuff to say other than calling a Black dark-skinned woman a blue monkey. It's really, it's out of hand.
And what's really crazy, what really cemented it was the imitation of a monkey sound. That's absolutely bonkers in my eyes. For you to just randomly start making monkey sounds, you have something in your brain that needs to be worked on.
Yes.
Intense.
immediately, because it's just like, why is you, and we know for a fact, well, it's proof that she has called Black people monkeys before, but this is also proof that she really feels this way about Spice, because why would you add that on if you don't feel that way? Like, I feel like that was an extra step to reconfirm, like, yeah, you're racist, you got problems.
Right.
So then, well, other influencers and other people on the show had comments to say about it as well. So we both viewed the Scrappy video. He made 2 videos. He made one video without watching what everyone was upset at, which is his fault. And basically, he was stating that even though he doesn't like Erica, he's not friends with Erica, he doesn't feel like she should have been fired because he felt like she was set up. How you feel about that?
I don't know, because whether she was set up or not, I feel like people who say and do things like that and get away with it, they really shouldn't be getting away with it. I feel like whether it's from her or other people before her, they should have been reprimanded in a harsh manner for being racist. Like, listen, when it comes to racism, I'm very strict about it. You're not going to be racist in my eyes, in my face, and get away with it. Like, that's just me. So I agree with firing her. Now, are there other people that existed before her, whether on this show or other reality TV shows, that should have been booted because they did racist things? Yeah, and they didn't, unfortunately. But it seems like right now we're in a time where race is a very, very, very sensitive topic. And I feel like also the reason why she got booted is because Spice is not an American artist.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I feel like that put a little more emphasis into it, is the fact that Spice is known outside of the US as well. And I feel like that the TV show people who created the show were like, ooh, how would they react to this? Because it is crazy stuff, reality show.
Right. I do feel like she deserves to get fired. She should have been, honestly, everybody on the cast of Love and Hip Hop has done something either to this extent or worse. So everyone needs a little character evaluation. But I do believe she does deserve to get fired. And I feel like, yes, it is a reality TV show, and yes, the producers could, like, nudge you to say certain things, but at the end of the day, you are your own person and you have to control yourself. I don't think no one can make her say that. Like, no one can make anybody say that. No one can make anybody be racist. That's crazy. And also, I do agree with you. They only fired her because of the backlash. Because I'm pretty sure if no one really cared, the season would keep, like, obviously they kept her on the show. They didn't fire her instantly after that moment. They fired her after the episode aired. So I'm pretty sure if no one had anything to say, no one would care. Like, she would still be on the show regardless.
Right. What also boggles my mind is that majority of these people are like in their 30s and older.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, y'all are very childish and immature in my mind. But then also that comes with reality TV shows. And I feel like some reality TV shows are good, they're all right, but I feel like as a whole, reality TV shows are just about being messy and fighting. And people like that. So that's why it happens, because people like to watch other people fight. But like, I feel like it just shows this side that really we shouldn't be praising about reality TV shows.
Right. Because I believe you sent me like a screenshot. I don't know if it was a screenshot or just like a regular post where Mona Scott was saying like, oh, this show was to show Black people in a positive light and uplifting. And we both were just like, that's never been about the show. Like, season 1, this show has never been positive. So I don't understand, like, the thought process and then the execution, they're too far gone from each other. Like, there is it I can't even remember. There might have been positive episodes, but it's never been like a general positive
overall. Yeah,
it's never been that way. And I do agree. This is what people like to see. They like to see drama. They want to talk. But also I feel like there's no balance because all we get is Black people or people of color acting in a certain manner all the time. Because even you have, what's the show called? Baddies, the remix of like Bad Girls Club. It's fighting nonstop. I really don't even know what's the point of that show, to be honest. But all I see is the fighting, the arguments, the reckless behavior, and it doesn't show us in a positive light. So I think that's what's the problem, that people really don't like to see positive things on TV.
No, I mean, misery loves company, you know. If the people watching have miserable lives, they like to see people embarrassing themselves to make themselves feel better, is how I see it. I've never really been a reality show, or at least a US reality show person, just because of this. There are only like a handful of reality shows that I watched majority of or watched in full. And it's really because of the whole fighting. Like, I understand getting into an argument with somebody, you know, you're not going to be on the exact same page as everybody around you. But at the same time, if all you're going to do is throw bottles and flip tables, you have no control over yourself, and you have no proper way of expressing your emotions and feelings. Like, that's an issue that no adult past 30 should be having.
Right. And now that you bring that up, I keep forgetting they're like because they're acting like they're in their early 20s, but they are grown. They have children. Their children are probably going to see them on their show as well. So it's not really a good representation of yourself or to your family or anybody else. And it is true. No one knows, because I feel like they don't really have a proper argument, because if they did, none of them would be in the scene together, or they would hold themselves to like a certain decorum. But of course, they want to argue, but I guess they want to put on a show. Like, I don't know what it is, but I know if we were in that situation, we would be like, we're not going to be around this person. They don't get it. It's okay. We're cool. We're cordial, but there's not going to be an argument every time we see each other, because there's no point in arguing. So I don't even know how to make the Love and Hip Hop franchise better, because they're still going along with this, because they have, I think, Atlanta, they have Miami, and I feel like they still have New York, if I'm not mistaken. And it's all like, no franchise is better. Like, they're all about the same thing. So I don't think there's going to be any revising anytime soon.
Nope, there is not going to be.
Terrible. And then also, I really do feel like Spice should leave Love and Hip Hop. I feel like it was, I don't know, I understand that she came on the show because she wanted to broadcast herself to a larger audience, even though I feel like everyone knows who Spice is, or at least they heard a Spice song and not know it was her. But I really feel like it's diminishing her character, even though I still like her, even though she like gets into arguments and gets into fights. But I don't think this is branding her like the way she wants to be branded.
Yeah, I feel like there could have been other shows that she could have gone on. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it's not going to devalue her that much, because she's already an established artist. But I feel like in the long run, people are going to be like, yeah, you don't need to be on the show. Like, you really don't.
Yeah, she should leave it.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold on. Let me stop the recording.
I'm a pack of wood, roll a million of smoke. This louder deal when you drive on the shoulder. Stomp on the gas till I'm blowing the motor. Can't afford to sit with my thoughts, so it's over. Really, but luckily, I got the real one, she fuck with me. Shawty, she yellow, yeah, keep me on my toes, stay mellow. She deserve a fucking ring.